Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Burnout, and I am in a tech state of mind. My last upload was 9 months ago. You might have wondered what happened. Is this another case of one of those things that Bernie has a great idea and doesn't see it through? Yeah, you can say that was the case. But to be honest, the reason why you only have 3 videos from me, one on how to introduce yourself in a tech interview, the second, what is cloud computing, and the third, what is having a real conversation around AI, all videos that I really love and I hope you all found interesting, is because I got burnt out. So I started a YouTube channel last year, pushing out videos, and I realized it was making me do a couple things wrong. One, I didn't have time to make the video, so I had to take time from somewhere, and I was taking that time away from my family, right? We only have 24 hours in a day. So where was I going to find the time to film videos, edit videos, do my 2 podcasts, work, spend time with my family, do my hobbies, that kind of stuff? Where was I going to find the time to do that? Plus I teach on the side, right? It was tough. It was tough. I got burnt out. And you can start to see the signs, right? When people start asking, hey, are you okay? Do you need me to delegate this to someone else? That either your work quality is slipping, or people just know that you're doing a lot. The good thing is I have people who are looking out for me. I had great people at work who were looking out for me. I had my family looking out for me, and everyone could see the signs before I could. So when it all came crashing down for me, I reached out and I asked for help. I said, look, I hear you guys, and now I'm seeing it. I can't do all this.
Help me! Help me!
And they couldn't wait to take stuff off my plate. They were waiting for me to ask for help. So it was actually a real heartwarming feeling to hear the leadership where I work say to me, we're proud of you for asking for help. I'd never thought about that. I never thought about it in that context before, that people would be proud of me for asking for help. So that really opened up my eyes to a lot of things. And I wanted to communicate this because people think that working in tech is this nirvana. And it can be. You can make things how you want them to be. But I need people to be realistic here. You see all the perks. You see working at companies like I've worked for Google, IBM, and you see the perks. You see the gym rooms, you see the game rooms, you see, the libraries, the free food, and the gym memberships, and all those kind of things. And people think, oh wow, it's all amazing. And it is amazing. Believe you me, it is. It really is amazing. But it takes from you. Really takes from you. And if you don't understand that and you don't plan for that, what happened to me will happen to you. Hard work is good work, but you also need to spend time on yourself and not do some work. Say no to things that don't energize you, but also say no when you need time to yourself. Those things are very important. Because tech moves at a mile a minute, there's new technologies that come up every couple of months. Strategies change very dynamically because the technology changes dynamically and the consumer base changes dynamically. A lot happens very quickly, and sometimes you can't even come up for water. Right? Oh, sorry, wrong analogy. Come up out of the water to breathe. Right? It's really important to come out the water and breathe. Force yourself to do so if you have to. Otherwise, this industry will take and take and take, and it may not give as much as it takes. So my wife and I did our annual planning this year, and I said I need to prioritize my family, I need to prioritize my health, I need to prioritize the creative spirit that lives in me. My whole family creates content. My mom creates educational content. My dad is a writer. My brother, God bless his soul, was a writer. We both made music together. And I've been making music since I was 15.
I need you more than you know. Others come, I say no. They want me just for the dough. Others come, I say no. I need you more than you know. Others come, I say no. They want me just for the dough. Others come, I say no. I know that you need me here, but baby, please do not fear.
I've hosted 2 podcasts, as I mentioned. It's a part of me. So that is really important to me. And of course, I love technology. My dad's was in IT when he was working, and I soaked all that up. And I'm in the industry now. So all those things are important to me. How do I maximize all of that so that it's filling my cup, so to speak? And I realize that if the only way to get the most out of those things, so I can give myself to all those things, is to take care of my spirit, take care of my body, take care of my soul, right? And what do I mean by that? How can I go about doing that? The first thing I see is where I talked about my health being important to me. I gotta take care of that. I'm only getting older, and it's only becoming more and more important, right? So sleep. It's really important to prioritize your sleep. If you don't sleep well, everything else is gonna fall by the wayside. I promise you that. Some people say I'll sleep when I'm dead. Okay, sure, fine. And you look at, some of the biggest and richest people in the world and go, they don't sleep. I'm like, that's them, and that's up to them. The rest of us need sleep. Okay. So I know I need 8 hours of sleep, especially as I don't drink coffee. I don't get 8 hours of sleep. My kids wake me up at 6 a.m. in the morning. And then my day starts from there, and it's rough and tumble until midnight, because after they come back from school and go to sleep, we have dinner, bedtime, and then I want to work on my side hustle stuff, and then maybe I want to watch Netflix, so I didn't have time for myself. All of a sudden it's 1 a.m. So it's really important to prioritize your sleep, because that will give you energy for the rest of the day. As far as health is concerned as well, I've had many stop-start years and months and years when it comes to working out. I'm prioritizing that this year. Luckily, the first 4 weeks of the year, I've been going to the gym regularly. I've actually taken up yoga as well. So I also have a bad back, which is why I put on my wish list this chair with lumbar support, which my wife lovingly got from me for Christmas. And I've done a lot of physiotherapy to try and help with that. But this year I took on yoga, and I'm really actually liking it. It's helping me stretch, which I typically don't like to do. But it's strengthening my back as well, which is really important for someone who sits at a desk for a lot of time. I'm also prioritizing closing my rings on my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch is really helping me track my movement, track my sleep as well, track my calorie intake. It's such a useful tool for my health, and we'll talk about how I'm using my watch and also AI to prioritize my health. The other thing is I'm reading more. So I used to read a lot as a kid, stopped reading much as an adult outside of articles and things like that and research papers for work. I'm trying to get back into reading, specifically nonfiction. So right now I'm reading Children of Blood and Bone. I had got that book 2 years ago, and I didn't really get past chapter 1. I have finally gotten past chapter 1, and I'm going to keep going with that. And I also like the fact of I get to flip actual pages and not read on a tablet. It feels like an escape from technology, which every now and then I need. The other thing I'll say is make time for hobbies that are not your job and not your side hustle. For me, that's playing soccer, which I am getting back into. Going to be playing Wednesday nights in a men's league, and I'm really excited to get back into that all through the year. I hope to keep doing that. Additionally, I would say it's really important to take your vacation, whether you travel to an exotic location or not. And please go follow my wife and I's travel vlog channel. We're not consistently posting there. I'll be consistently posting here, but we've gone on some nice adventures, and I'd love you to take a look at those. But even if you're not traveling extensively, have a staycation. Stay at home and completely zone out from work and play games, read, whatever it is. Just take that time off where you're not working. And when you're taking your time off, turn off your productivity apps, so Teams, Slack, everything else. Some people just delete them completely, so that you're not getting those notifications and you can completely go off the work grid. It's really important, because when you come back, I promise you come back refreshed. I really, really do believe in that personally. And the last thing I'll mention is prioritize the people that you love. So a friend of mine, he deleted Twitter from, I'm not calling it the other thing, but deleted Twitter from his phone because he felt it was affecting his mental health and taking him away from the important family times. Instead of just hanging out, you whip up your phone and you're doom scrolling, right? And that can be true of many applications, not just that one, right? So he deleted it. In fact, deleted all social media, which I don't necessarily encourage. Just if that's for you, that's for you. If it's not, it's not. But he deleted it from his phone. And what he does is when he comes home, he puts his phone in another room and he spends time with his family. You don't have to go to those lengths. This is just an example. But what my wife and I do, or what she is trying to make me commit to, and I promise I'm going to do it, is put my phone away when we're at the dinner table with the kids. Dinner table should be sacred. Dinner time should be where you get to, if not any time else, communicate, just discuss, have a great time, bond, and all the other things, right? That should be a sacred time, not interrupted by anything. So we're trying to adhere to that. We're trying to live by that. So it's my intention to continue that and prioritize them and just make time to play and hang out with the family as much as I can, because they give me life. They give me energy. So I need that as much as they need it from me. So those are a few things I want to talk about that will help you as you're working in tech or in any industry, just beat the overwhelm, right? It takes a lot, as I said, right? So give to yourself. You really need to give to yourself. Fill up your own cup, so to say. So thank you for bearing with me. I hope that the things that I talked about in this video resonate with you. I hope that for myself, I can keep up the momentum that I've started this year. And I just look forward to making content about tech careers, concepts that we all need to know, do some reviews, and discuss trending topics. So if that's what you're here for, give this video a like, subscribe, and let's get it.
Don't know where I am, looking for a head to take me home, and I wish to see your face. Come